So, just having a little bit of an emotional Gen X moment right now. I watched Challenger: The Final Flight on Netflix. It was something I've lived through, and you don't really realize how triggering that it can be to such a horrible, horrible memory. What some of you might not know is that leading up to it, there was the announcement that a teacher was going to space, and then there was the search for the right teacher, and every state put in teachers, and they went through all the different steps. Then they chose the teachers, and there was training, and they were going to do like live lessons in space, and like, it was so exciting for, kids were excited to go to school. Kids who hated school were excited to go to school. And the flight got delayed a couple of times from when the original launch date was, and it was it ended up being on a school day, and they rolled in like the big carts and everything, and all the kids sat there. We were so freaking excited to see this happen. And again, we don't know anything about but what we're watching on TV, right? And then, it takes off, and everyone's cheering. And it looks like a little something's wrong. So some people are still cheering, and some people have stopped, and the teacher doesn't know what to do, and then it was clear that something was wrong, and you just kind of realize you were watching hell in the sky. And nobody knew what to say or what to do or how to handle it. And I remember at dinner that night, like, I was thinking they were in the capsule alive floating in the ocean, and we just needed to find them. The beautiful, naive mind of an 11-year-old. I was like, no, they're not, they didn't die. They're okay. And of course, that wasn't true. But it just really surprised me how much this just whole thing just kind of triggered back to that time and that beautiful moment that was stolen from us as a generation, and how America was a really sad place for a while. So much love to anyone who went through that, and Godspeed to the Challenger crew.